This might be the best sounding Hall effect keyboard that I have tested here in the studio. What's up peeps, and here I have Epomaker's Magforce68, a Hall effect gaming keyboard that was sent over to us by Epomaker to check out. Like I always say, I will always give you guys my honest thoughts and opinion on any product that comes here in the studio. But first, let's unbox this keyboard first. Okay, so this keyboard has a 65% ANSI layout that once again my go-to layout for gaming because it has everything you need for casual gaming, even for competitive. Small and compact by nature, this layout is space saving. That is the most ideal for first-person shooter games. The extra mousepad real estate is always appreciated. As you have seen on the title, this keyboard utilizes the Hall effect technology, or the HE. You see in many keyboards nowadays, it is basically the ability to change the actuation points, or in other words, how much the switch has to travel before it registers a key press. This is a groundbreaking invention pioneered by Wooding and is now everywhere. This keyboard has a matte black colorway which is really well made. We have here an anodized aluminum matte black base which has a premium feel to it. It has sort of like a powdery finish, but not that low quality powder finish, you know. This has a very smooth matte surface. Epomaker does know how to make a good impression on their keyboards, and I absolutely commend them for it. But as pleasing as it is for me, I must say that this finish attracts oil marks, but nothing a good wiping or cleaning won't fix. This keyboard is priced at $159 US or 9,100 Philippine peso, and of course, knowing Epomaker for years, that expensive price tag translates to premium experience. No other colorway available at the moment, and this keyboard comes with gateron magnetic jade pros. The side profile, we have here the two-layer structure and the easy assembly design that we've seen on many keyboards now that makes it tear down a lot easier, and it also prevents damages on the coat. For the edges, we have the top edge to be thicker than the sides. We also have this design for ergonomics that takes the natural wrist position, preventing discomfort over long periods of use. We also have here the south-facing RGB LEDs that are perfect for underglow. These perky RGB LEDs have 21 total effects for the underglow and 8 different colors for your preference. You can change them out using the function button together with the insert key to change the effects, and function button with the space bar to change the colors. You can also change them with Epomaker's very own cloud driver, which we will talk more about it later. The typing angle is fine because this is a smaller compact. You can easily reach everything on the keyboard. Looking at this keyboard, I can't see any Epomaker branding or logos anywhere, even on the back. We do have these 4 rubber feet and 5 hex screws on the back that holds the keyboard all together. We also have this USB-C port for the connectivity. Bear in mind that this keyboard doesn't have any wireless connectivity because mainly this keyboard utilizes 8000 Hz of polling rate, and the power that the USB-C delivers is needed to achieve such high frequency so you could have the edge on competitive games. And also, wireless Hall effect keyboards are really expensive at the moment. This keyboard is also equipped with these very nice, very minimalist keycaps. They are white on black cherry profile keycaps that are made from PBT material that ensures a long lifespan, and also double shot process for the characters so they won't chip and fade over time. Epomaker had longevity in mind in the design process of this keyboard, and I'm pretty sure that this keyboard will last a very long time. Also equipped are Gateron's Magnetic Jade Pro, which has an initial force of 40 grams and a total travel of 3.5mm. They also have a tiny LED diffuser. If you can see it, it improves the overall underglow, making it look very soft and bright. And guys, no joke, for magnetic switches, these sound so good. They feel and sound just like a 50 grams mechanical linear switches. Gateron switches are just that good. These are considered to be one of the top competing magnetic switches in the market today, and they are also considered to be the best sounding. And here is what it sounds like. So how does that sound so good? Well, let's open it up. On the back, we have 5 hex screws again. The top frame is looking very clean. Once again, great CNC job, no rough edges, and it feels very solid and premium. The PCB and the plate is held together with 7 Phillips screws, which you can find on the back of the PCB. Okay, so we have here a 1.3mm thick no flex cut FR4 plate, an amazing choice to improve the overall sound, making it significantly thocky compared to aluminum or polycarbonate. We also have here the plate mounted stabilizers that are well lubed and tuned. They don't have any rattling to them, which is very good. This plate is also gasket mounted that improves the cushioning and makes the keyboard comfortable to type with or to game over extended use, and it also improves the acoustics. Below that is a Peron sandwich foam, which does a really nice job at mitigating any plate vibrations and resonance while typing. We also have this Hall Effect PCB in black, 1.5mm thickness with the south-facing RGB LEDs. Epomaker refers to this PCB as Magforce68, which has a nice ring to it. Underneath that is another Peron base foam, which is really good. It almost feels like a memory foam. This is to mitigate any unwanted vibrations to the base and also improves typing sound. And we have the base, again great machine cutting process, no rough edges, and the paint finish is the same as the outside. This keyboard is one of the best sounding Hall Effect keyboard I have tried straight out from the box, and while the gateron switches played a huge part in doing that, it's also worth mentioning that Epomaker used the traditional Peron dampeners that we know and also used FR4 plate, which in my opinion was a great choice in improving the typing sound, because Hall Effect keyboards are already cool, but a decent sounding one out of the box is something else. I just want to point out though, the software of this keyboard, they only have the cloud driver, which by default is in Chinese. It's not bad, but upon using it, it was kind of laggy and glitchy when it is translated to English, but it has all the bells and whistles to customize the keyboard, enable rapid trigger, adjust the actuation points for each switch, and customizing the RGB underglow. I just wish they have a downloadable software, mainly because I think if you get this keyboard, you wouldn't look at something else. You would definitely enjoy this keyboard, especially for people who doesn't want any flashy Hall Effect keyboards. This is an amazing HE keyboard and I highly recommend this. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this review, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribe to see more consents or reviews like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.